My Cash App is Daniel Larson Work 50. After doing some work and seeing if there's anybody that goes by the name of Tyrone that is dating Grace, I have confirmed that that is not true. Alright, so from now on, anybody mentioning World of T-shirts in my comment section will be banned. If, when I was supposed to be doing the Pornhub account thing, with teaming up, getting paid through Pornhub to do porn with Grace, she would have been 18 at the time. The Denver County Court wants me to get a PR manager and send them proof that I got the PR manager. A PR manager stands for Public Relations Manager, or Public Relationship Manager. Grace Vanderwaal has a house in Suffern, New York, which is a suburb of New York City, and Lexington, Kansas, or something like that, which is a suburb of Kansas City. There's also a rumor that when Grace said no to dating Tyrone, Tyrone tried to date Grace aggressively, meaning that he assaulted her to date aggressive. So there's a rumor that the Daniel Larson Discord and the Daniel Larson subreddit, who both hate each other, there was actually a Daniel Larson 3-day civil war, which was apparently the two fighting each other because they disagreed. One half disagreed, the other half disagreed, and then they fought each other, kind of. So it was like a 3-day civil war because it lasted 3 days in my fan base. So apparently both of them are claiming that their mods, their moderators, are in contact with the Vanderwaals and the Vanderwaals management, which is LBI Entertainment and Columbia Records. Now, from my understanding, they're giving misinformation to the Vanderwaals, trying to get them to not want to work with me, trying to get them to hate me. Calling me a pedophile, calling me, basically saying that, I am basically a liar, delusional, all sorts of crazy stuff. And then, basically, whoever's running my management at that time, or whoever I'm in contact with at that time, then messages me and gives me misinformation to try to make me look delusional. And that's basically, from my understanding, what is going on. And Grace has supposedly never sent video verification, so I don't know, but supposedly has told me that that is what's going on. Is that there's misinformation being given to both parties, and the Reddit, the Daniel Larson subreddit, and the Daniel Larson Discord are both stuck in the middle, fighting each other, and in contact with both parties. So there's also a rumor, the reason why Tina, the reason why Grace, they don't send video verification is because there's a risk that that video verification will get leaked to the Reddit or the Discord, and then anybody can use that verification in the future and impersonate. And that, from my understanding, is their fear. Now, I've also heard a rumor that Peak is actually Tyrone. They're the same person. And Peak worked for Past Management. So, on and off, since 2019, since the COVID pandemic, basically, on and off, I have supposedly been in contact in phone calls with Tina Vanderwaal, Jacob Vanderwaal, Grace Vanderwaal, and supposedly Tina Vanderwaal. So apparently I've been in contact, phone calls, with all of them. There is no proof to prove that because it's a phone call. Other than their voice, there's no way on fully knowing. But just thought I would make that clear. They were saying that only stay in contact with them, block Ivan, block everybody else. Breaking news, everyone, I now have $136 saved for music recording. $136, and that also goes towards housing. Now, apparently, I don't know if this is true or not. I don't know how it really works. But apparently there's a new technology called a firewall, and it allows celebrities to hide their real number. So apparently a firewall is where you can use one number to call, but it shows up as a different number. So you can use the same number to call over and over and over again, pretty much, but it uses a different. So if anybody is smart enough and remembers there was a time where there was a nude video of me taking a shower that leaked, pretty much taking a bath that leaked on the subreddit. So, very, very weird information, but if anybody remembers, there was a nude video of me taking about an hour-long bath that leaked onto the Daniel Larson subreddit. Now, rumor has it that the Grace Vanderwaal's latest music video, which is Lion's Den, for her song Lion's Den. Supposedly, there's a rumor that she made that music video in reference to the video of me in the bathtub that got leaked from my camera roll from a account that got, like a Google account that got hacked by one of the past management mods as a way of sending a threat to the mod.
There's definitely correlation between Daniel Larson and Grace Vanderwaal's latest song, and that Daniel Larson is the lion in that song. There may in fact be a correlation between Grace's new song, Lion's Den, and Daniel Larson.
There's no way to confirm if any of this is true, but my past manager Samantha and Jared supposedly both got arrested for fraud. So apparently the FBI investigation that past housing management and case management did on the Vanderwaal situation, trying to figure out who's who, that was real. If my case manager were to have lied about the FBI investigation, then if that would have been a lie, then Reva could be facing serious jail time. When I was in the mental hospital in Las Vegas, the mental hospital told me that I should be making $1,000 a day. $1,000 a day with my current fan base at $20 a person. Because on average, I get the views of about 500 to 600 views an hour. If you do the mathematics, that's $20 if I were to do per person for like a Zoom or videos or whatever, times 600, that is how much I could be making if I did the mathematics. So basically the mental hospital was pissed off at my finances. So apparently there was this was before Grace Vanderwaal was on America's Got Talent, so she would have been like 10 years old or 11 years old. Apparently there was like a Star Wars premiere. Grace, Dave, and Tina, from my understanding, or I'm not quite sure who was there, but they were at the premiere. Ivan apparently snuck into the premiere without a ticket, snuck into the premiere, apparently saw Grace there and started like causing issues and got kicked out. And that is how Ivan apparently had connection at some point of time to the Vanderwaal team. So apparently Ivan tried to sexually harass Tina in the Discord call. I think that was a Discord meeting. I think that was the real Tina. And Ivan tried to sexually harass, as well as Grace sexually harass. So they had to, from my understanding, get their lawyers involved. The person who's telling me this is Tina and Grace in text messages. But like I said, they won't send video verification because they're afraid that somebody from the Reddit would leak the verification video. So apparently there was also a guy involved in past management named cyraxx, and he's pretty famous on YouTube. He's a YouTube villain, I should say, and easily manipulated. So apparently cyraxx is the one that was leaking the news after apparently the Vanderwaals did the investigation and looked into that. So apparently Ivan is also in contact with cyraxx or something like that, and has been manipulating him for years. Now, apparently also the big Kalk Records or something like that was spelled K-O-K, and they were actually based out of Japan. So, as of right now, until I get further information, the easiest way to say what's going on is the Reddit moderators, the Discord moderators, and I are all in contact with Grace's management, and that's why there's leaks. So, for the rest of 2023, it looks like the year is going to be investigation with the impersonators and the Reddit. Okay, so I am now working on getting some breakfast. Even with the leaks at Columbia Records, like the time they posted saying that like I was with their label, things like that, put me as one of their artists, things like that, those are leaks. So at the time at Columbia Records where they're posting on their website under their artists that they have and on their Twitter accounts, things like that, and they leaked that like I am with Columbia Records and then immediately takes it down. That is most likely because of manipulation from the Reddit mods. Because, like I said, they are in contact. So something weird's going on. They're posting it, or somebody's posting it before they're ready, and then it gets taken down because they're still investigating, pretty much, before I can move forward with the label. So, I have talked to Tina Vanderwaal numerous of times on the phone. She wants me to get back to Colorado as soon as possible So I need to get back to Colorado, which means I'm going to have to get Cash App donations so I can get a plane ticket. And I will have to get an Uber. Once I get back to Colorado, then I can get back in contact with Tina vanderwaal, and then she's claiming that she will help with the legal charges, and that she's already in contact with my disability service, everyone out in Colorado. Grace vanderwaal and Tina vanderwaal. So Grace vanderwaal and Tina vanderwaal both are giving me this information currently that I posted today, and is saying that their lawyer is the one giving us this information, and they want it public. So apparently Grace vanderwaal is telling me that she knew she wanted to be in contact with me ever since I first started talking about her and singing some of her songs. So Grace vanderwaal wanted a relationship with me starting in the year 2020. Alrighty, I need some donations so I can get back to Colorado. You guys can donate to my Cash App. It is Daniel Larson, work 50. Tyrone most likely worked for my past management and went by a different name. This is a shout out to Gentoki. Okay, so I just bought me a $25 lunch. So instead of doing a jail right next to Disney World in Florida, I'm thinking about a mental health hospital right next to Disney World in Florida, because that's where Disney's going. Alright, so apparently the 24-hour fitness is doing a new thing with their, they're using a card thing now for the membership, and they charged me directly out of my bank account. The 24-hour fitness gym membership card that was direct paid out of my bank account was $100. Alright, so you guys aren't going to believe what just happened. So, I went grocery shopping earlier, and I got a $50 Airbnb gift card. And when I sat down, the gift card fell out of my pocket, went straight into an air vent, and I lost the $50. I'm so stupid for that. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to make more content to be able to gain that $50 back. And now I have to make $200 just to be able to get another Airbnb gift card to make profit. This is just crazy.